Good morning, everybody. We are going to build some fence this morning for the sheep and get into some chores. I did some dehydrator starting this morning, so I got the stuff we harvested yesterday into the dehydrator. So it's running today, and yeah, I'll show you guys how I set this thing up and where the sheep are going to go to today. Alright, so I didn't want to show you the boring part of me putting that on and getting poked by thistles 500 times. Note to self, don't wear Crocs when you're walking in thistles. So, I've got it here, all along there, runs all the way along the lagoon, back into there and then over to give them this whole area to eat down. It's not electrified. I'm going to see how they do with it, because I didn't feel like moving the whole thing again, and this allowed me to use the pallet fence as part of the fence, so we'll see. I'm hoping that they all respect it enough and that there's enough to eat that they don't test it. I do think they need shelter in here, so I'm gonna have to move their shelter into here, but other than that, I think we're good to go. I just called my kids over. They're gonna come and give me a hand moving them. It's a bit of a bigger move, so we're definitely gonna need all hands on deck to make sure that they come in the right direction. But we'll get that done. You think they're ready to move? Look at them, they're excited. They're like, let us out of here, we're ready to move. You guys are ready to move?
The fence off?
No.
It's on?
Yeah, they're ready. Let's get them moved. All right, that was a successful move. We had to restart, what, 4 times? But we got them in there. Now we're gonna move their shelter over so that they have some shade, but they are happy to be in here. All right, and their shelter is in there. We'll just keep an eye on which way the sun's facing. Make sure they have shade all day. So I might have to come in and turn it later, but that's all right. I'll just keep an eye on it. We'll go get them some water and mineral, hey? Which one has the mineral in it?
This one.
The pink one, right? And the blue one's for water?
Where should I put this?
You can just put it over here and then we'll put it in a minute. That mineral's nice and full?
Yep.
Perfect. All right, let's go fill up that water bucket for them. They're probably thirsty, huh?
They either split this?
I think they did spill it. It was knocked over, yep. We're gonna fill water buckets for everybody. It's not even noon and it's already hot, hot, hot. Oh, it's full already? Okay, good. Just leave it there. Lainey's in the shade.
Hey, leave it.
That's fine then, honey. Yeah. All right, let's go fill the waters. Oh, there's another red bucket over at the pigs.
That one's full, I think.
Oh, is that good? I can dump that one.
Give that to the pig.
Nice. Jalen, can you go get that silver bucket and fill it with pig feed, please? I did check up on the goats. I'm gonna fill their mineral and their salt. We use just like a goat premix mineral, and then we use Redmond's just plain old salt. So we'll fill those up. Do you want to hold that while I film this? That would be awesome. This is the goat premix. We're gonna pour it in this red bucket here. And then we need the salt. And the salt is important because it just helps them to, I'm just looking for some sort of scoop because it's kind of heavy. It helps them to consume more water when they consume salt. So especially in this high heat, it will help keep them hydrated. There we go. Should we go give it to him? Okay. So goats, oh, they go crazy over their fresh mineral. I like to hook the salt up here. And then we usually just leave the mineral bucket in the pasture, but they love getting fresh salt and mineral. It's one of their favorite things. Here, let's move it over so it's not on tippy ground. Come on. Put it right there. You guys can have it. Maisie and Daisy are already trying to escape. Hey, stinkers! Maisie, Daisy, come here. Whoopsies. It is so hot. We are filling up the pool we have. Is that nice? And everyone's enjoying some pool time. Got my iced coffee. Whoa! I'll probably work on my website a little bit later, but for now we're gonna just hang out and enjoy the property and the pool. Chickens are coming over to enjoy the shade. We're just doing a checkup. It's like 34 degrees out here, Celsius. And now the sheep, the fence is not on, no. Remember, this one's not. So they have shade. Ouch, I'm stepping right in a prickle bush. They got shade. They look good. I can check their water. And hand out, please. We just checked on the chickens and they all have shade. And they're hot. They're really, really hot. Aaron and I were talking, and we are gonna butcher our Cornish Rock chickens on Saturday. Today's Thursday, so I am no longer feeding them. We like to fast them for 24 hours before we butcher, and I filled their trough quite a bit this morning. Oh, look at these poor birds, are just so hot. They're all panting. I feel bad. They have shade though. They have water. So not a whole lot else I could do for them. But yeah, so these guys still have all this food in the gutter, and that will be plenty for them for tonight. And then yeah, we're gonna butcher them on Saturday because we keep losing them. We started with 90, we're down to like 37 or something. So it's been a really, really tough year for us with them. And we just don't want to lose any more because we do have a whole bunch sold to customers. So that is the plan, of butchering them on Saturday, which I'm actually really excited about. We'll only have one chicken tractor after that. I mean, we'll probably split up the turkeys from the Western Rustic, so we probably still will have 2 chicken tractors, but at least we won't be fighting with chickens dying all the time. So, but the sheep still have a lot of grass in this area. With the heat, they don't eat quite as much, and they're slower, just like us. Let's check your water. Oh, you guys could use some water. They drink a lot more too. They still have lots of tall grass to eat, and they're doing really good at respecting the fence, so I don't think I'm even going to worry about moving them. An electrified fence, I think that they'll be just fine. These guys could use some water. Just looking at the goats, their whole barn is shaded, so they're good. So yeah, then you don't want to show them that the fence isn't on, because then they'll know. We don't want them to know. We want them to think it's on. Watch out. So I'm not doing chores right this minute. It's hot and kids are hungry. My husband's coming home, so I'm going to focus on dinner, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody had water. My husband, Aaron, is coming home. The piggies do need water. They've dumped their trough, which is probably the hardest thing in the summer when it's hot, is the pigs like to make mud puddles and then they dump their water. So I'm gonna have to get them some drinking water. But other than that, everybody's still got water and shade. So they'll be good until I do chores later on this evening. Sheep, she's all on high alert. And she's never seen the piggies before. This is the first time that they're in a pasture where they can actually see the pigs. All right, it's like 9 o'clock at night and the sun has finally pretty well gone down and cooled off. So I got the kids to bed and now we're gonna run around and do evening chores real quick. So I thought I would take you guys along for that. But first, I need to get Miss Daisy out of the fence because she got her head stuck in there. So you gotta get your horns down and back. Now pull. There we go. All right, come on, let's go. Finn. Come on, let's go. Oh dear. Yeah, you can stick up for yourself. The kids had a pool party and didn't fully clean up, so they'll deal with that tomorrow probably, but Daisy will just stick up for herself with Finn. Come on. And we're gonna go check on all these animals now that the weather has cooled down. These guys are looking good now that the temperatures have cooled down a little bit. Gotta fill up everybody's water and move them, but they're not panting quite as bad. I think everyone's appreciating the cool evening. So I just came to the realization that Nash, little brown buckling right here, is 6 weeks old today. And he is starting to try and mount the girls, which we don't want because we've got obviously some babies that we don't want pregnant and we don't want him to impregnate the wrong does. So we're gonna have to make a plan to separate him soon. Typically they can start breeding kind of between 2 to 3 months is what my vet said. So he's getting there. In about 2 weeks, we'll have to have him permanently separated. So that means I need to figure out a shelter and a fence for him, and then he'll get separated with our wether. Probably with both our wethers actually, and that way it'll just make things a little bit easier. So I might even use an electric fence system to do that. And then I just need some sort of shelter for them that I have to figure out. So I have about 2 weeks to do that. And then I would also bring in our breeding buck Toto from Vanderhoof, who I was planning to get at the end of August anyhow. So if we're moving, I'll wait till after we move. If we're not moving, I'll probably get him too once Nash is a little bit bigger, because sometimes the full-size bucks can really hurt the little guys. So yeah, that is kind of the plan. I'm gonna put these girls away and get them ready for bed. You hanging out? See, the dog's gotcha. This is Harlow. She has been an excellent mouser for our farm. And we got her the first Christmas we moved out here, just as a little kitten. And she's been awesome. She loves walking the fence and seeing the goats and hanging out with all the animals. Yeah. All right, these guys have gotten their hay. So they are good to go. No, I can't get out of this gate with one hand. This gate latch needs some work because it's a pain in my butt. I can't get out of it with one hand. Hey, honey. Good night. Hopefully these sheep will eat some more of this down. I thought that they would like these taller grasses, but they seem to be liking the clover better. And I hope they don't figure out that this isn't turned on. Hey? Piglets are happy. I actually think I need to throw some more food in their trough. That might be the last job we have to do. Thank you all for hanging out with me, and I'll see you on the next one.